This is a short video to describe the process of becoming LEAF Marque certified. The first step is to join LEAF, the charity. This is an annual membership fee that gives you access to a wide range of resources, including the LEAF Sustainable Farming Review, which I'll touch on in a moment. You can join LEAF, the charity, via the website. I'll show you how to do this now. If you go to www.leaf.eco, you can see on the top right-hand side, there's a button that says Become a Member. If you click that, that will take you to the membership page, and you can select which membership option is relevant to you. For most, it's likely to be farmer membership, and there are different categories you can select. And if you click Join LEAF, that will then take you to the page where you can then set up membership and make the payment. But there are other membership options here that you can look for more detail on. All LEAF Marque certified businesses must be a member of LEAF the charity, and that fee is again paid directly from the farmer to LEAF the charity. The second step then is to complete the LEAF Sustainable Farming Review, otherwise known as the LSFR. This is an online self-assessment that's designed to help businesses implement the principles of integrated farm management, and it has a series of questions that roughly correspond to the general areas of LEAF Marque. And it is an entry and introduction into the principles of this that help support certification at a later stage, which is why it's important this is completed prior to the LEAF Marque audit. This can be completed online at your own pace. You can save it and go back to other sections as you would like to, but in order to access it, you do need to be a member of LEAF the charity. You can find the LEAF Sustainable Farming Review by going on to My LEAF, click My Services at the top, and then on the left-hand side, there's a tab that says LEAF Sustainable Farming Review. If you click on that, that will take you to the LEAF Sustainable Farming Review webpage, where there's also a range of further guidance and also instructions on how to complete the LEAF Sustainable Farming Review if you need more information. The next step then is to prepare for the LEAF Marque audit. This would involve looking through the LEAF Marque standard and seeing whether you have the relevant evidence that your auditor will be looking for. You can find the standard again on the website, and I'll show you how to access that easily. The best way of navigating on the website is to search for what you need. So if I type in here standard, it will take you to the standard page, and it's the first link on this page here. But you will also find on this web page a lot of other resources that can be helpful. For example, translated versions. If I open up the standard for you to see, in preparation, look for the control points that are relevant to your business. And by that, I mean all essential control points, which are marked with an E, and have a look if there are any not applicable control points, because they may not be relevant to your sector. If I take the animal husbandry section, for example, which I believe is section 5. You'll see that a lot of this section is not applicable. So a good place to start is looking at the not applicables, looking at the essentials, and that indicates what sections are relevant. And all the information you need for the evidence the auditor is expecting will be stated in the verification text here. That's the preparation for the audit, but the other thing to note is the management plans. There's supplementary guidance to support you in writing these, but if you have existing plans that can be adapted, by all means use those. Otherwise, it would require the creation of management plans if it's your first time audit. The next step is to arrange your LEAF Marque audit, and you can do this by contacting a certification body to deliver this. There are a list of LEAF Marque approved certification bodies, and again, I can show you how to find those on the web page. So again, if I go back to the LEAF website, in the search bar, if you search for certification, the top tab then is the one that you need. And this gives you a live list of all certification bodies that are approved to deliver LEAF Marque audits. You may well find that your existing certification body can deliver LEAF Marque audits, in which case you'd need to contact them and request a LEAF Marque audit. We advise that you do this as soon as possible to give the certification bodies enough time to allocate an auditor to make sure they're available for when you want to have your audit. And you can have your audit either at the same time as your baseline system, aka Red Tractor, Global Gap, or other approved ones, or it can be a standalone. And again, you would let the certification body know your preference when booking an audit. Also note here that there is a fee that you need to pay your certification bodies to have the audit delivered. So to summarise the fees, a farmer will pay annual LEAF charity membership to LEAF the organisation, and the farmer will pay annual certification body fees to the certification body. The next step then is to have the audit delivered. You will be allocated an approved and trained auditor to deliver that audit, and they will arrange that to be at a mutually suitable time. What the auditor is looking for is evidence for each of those control points. And as I mentioned, in order to be certified, you need to be having conformances with each essential control point as indicated by an E. If you do have any non-conformities, then you will have 3 months to close those out if it's your first time audit, or 28 days if it's subsequent audits. And the way you close those out is by submitting corrected evidence to your certification body. They will then review that information and make the certification decision. The final step then is the certificate. So hopefully all things have gone well. You'll then be issued a LEAF Marque certificate. This is valid for 12 months. So you therefore have to have this repeating cycle of an annual audit that's predated by having an annual renewal of LEAF charity membership and completing the LEAF Sustainable Farming Review. But we really want to emphasise that this is a process, it's a journey of continuous improvement. So what you may be doing in your first year may be slightly different to your second year as you've introduced and achieved your targets or adjusted your targets. If you do make any business changes in between that cycle, then please do let your certification body know. And you can find more information about the LEAF Marque certification process by going to the LEAF website and looking for the Help Centre. And this has a wide range of resources that you can use to help support you on your journey. And you can also contact the LEAF office.